Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. All black everything. All black everything. Come on in. Tell a friend. Like you share, subscribe it. Put your thumbs up like you hitchhike in vision. It's getting deeper. I love it. We're moving right along though, y'all. Let's keep it popping. Even though we have some technical difficulties at times, we're gonna keep it pushing. Peace to the Queen. I do not own the rights to this music. Peace to the Queen's poetry. Woo! Let's go. Oh yeah, that's some custom mades too. Let me know in the comments you want one of them. That's 100 years. Coincidence. We already know. But it goes. Long before Hitler published Mein Kampf, Freud in his mass psychology wrote about a leadership principle around which the Nazi state was organized. Quote, any mass, be it nation or a randomly created group, must have a leader, end quote. He wrote, adding someone who gives it its ideal or value. The leader becomes the individual member's common idea, ideal, and stakes over all his critical faculties, just as the hypnotized individual surrenders his self-determination to the hypnotizer. It is the leader, said Freud, quote, who provides the common bond for a mass of people. Their common attachment to the leader enables each member to identify with each other, giving form and direction to the mass. Was Hitler a Freudian? Quote, it is known that Hitler read Le Bon, end quote, writes Lonnie Wolf in his piece on the making of a fascist society, end quote. It cannot be established that he read Freud, especially mass psychology, but it is clear that those who put Hitler in power and those who steer his movement read Freud, as did most of the ruling elite of the day. It was they who were promoting the Freudian craze and its propaganda throughout the world. Carl Jung and Hitler. One key neo-Freudian who became an overt supporter of the Nazi was the Swiss psychoanalyst integrating mystical ideas into psychoanalysis, associated the word mysticism with seances, voices from other worlds, noises, apparitions, levitations, trances, and prophecies. Quote, Jung saw in Hitler the hypotheses of Jung's own search for a kind of pagan communion with the beyond, a search that began in 1915 with Jung's colossal nervous breakdown, end quote. In his 1997 essay on the subject of Hitler and Jung, Wolf believes there is the which form the one of the conceptual bases of the New Age ideology today, and his fascination with Hitler. He quotes, for Jung was obsessed by the notion that the deepest reality, the greatest truth, lay buried in the unconscious, mystical, psychotic aspects of man's mind, as opposed to the rational, outward, scientific, Judeo-Christian view of the world, end quote. That was the basis of Jung's decade-long search through himself, attempting to find a pre-existing myth or mystic system which aptly illustrated his ideas about the human psychology of religion. He began with Gnosticism, then went on to study astrology, and then speculative alchemy as a symbolic system. To Jung, there is a deep substratum of consciousness that lies beneath the layers of mechanical instincts and the measurable phenomena of clinical psychology. Jung called it the quote collective unconscious, end quote. These images become very visible under certain circumstances, such as in political rallies or religious rituals, or on the movie screen, or in advertising and propaganda, and we take them for granted without realizing the power they represent or the extent to which they may be manipulating our consciousness. And in turn, these images, these patterns or matrix underlying the observed universe, a kind of grid of connections linking events according to a system we can only barely perceive, are manipulated by the unseen hand of the brainwashers at Tavistock Institute and Frankfurt School. See, these people got their hands in everything. That's a lot of powerful information right there in such a short time. We're gonna leave it right there. Dropping this information in spurts, keep it nice, short, and sweet. Not nice, but short and sweet. Chapter 5, tell lies to your vision or the television. We're gonna come back, keep it going. Like it, share it, subscribe it, put your thumbs up like you're hitchhiking, and let's go. Let's keep pushing on. Get it through the algorithms. Peace and love, y'all. All black everything, thinkers flight, big streams, mini, big dreams, mini streams. Excuse me. Peace and love.